Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, where I talk about all things gaming. Today, I'm going to share with you the top 10 most played games on Steam Deck, the handheld gaming PC from Valve that lets you play your Steam library anywhere. Steam Deck has been a huge success since its launch in February 2022, and millions of gamers have been enjoying its features, such as the 7-inch touchscreen, the dual trackpads, the gyroscopic controls, and the dock that lets you connect it to a monitor or a TV. But what are the games that people are playing the most on this device? Well, I've done some research, and I've compiled a list based on the official data from Valve, as well as some user reviews and ratings. So without further ado, let's get into the top 10 most played games on Steam Deck. Number 10. Stardew Valley. Starting off the list, we have Stardew Valley, the charming farming simulator that has captivated millions of players since its release in 2016. Stardew Valley is a perfect game for Steam Deck, as it lets you create your own farm, explore a vast world, interact with colorful characters, and enjoy a relaxing and rewarding gameplay. You can also play with your friends online, or join one of the many modded servers that add new features and content to the game. Stardew Valley is a game that you can play for hours on end, and it's always fun to see how your farm grows and changes over time. Stardew Valley is available on Steam Deck for $14.99. Number 9. No Man's Sky. Next up, we have No Man's Sky, the ambitious sci-fi adventure that lets you explore a procedurally generated universe with billions of planets, stars, and life forms. No Man's Sky has come a long way since its controversial launch in 2016, and it has received many updates and improvements that have added new modes, features, and content to the game. No Man's Sky is a game that you can play solo or with your friends, and you can choose your own path, whether you want to be a trader, a fighter, an explorer, or a builder. No Man's Sky is a game that offers endless possibilities, and it's amazing to see it run so smoothly on Steam Deck. No Man's Sky is available on Steam Deck for $59.99. Number 8. Slay the Spire. Moving on, we have Slay the Spire, the addictive roguelike card game that challenges you to climb a tower full of enemies, traps, and treasures. Slay the Spire is a game that combines deck building, strategy, and randomness, and it's always different and exciting every time you play. You can choose from 4 different characters, each with their own cards, relics, and abilities, and you can customize your deck as you progress through the game. Slay the Spire is a game that requires skill, luck, and creativity, and it's a great game to play on Steam Deck, as you can easily pause and resume your runs at any time. Slay the Spire is available on Steam Deck for $24.99. Number 7. Rogue Legacy 2. Next, we have Rogue Legacy 2, the sequel to the popular roguelike platformer that lets you play as the descendants of a fallen hero. Rogue Legacy 2 is a game that improves on its predecessor in every way, and it adds new features, such as a revamped art style, a deeper combat system, a larger and more diverse world, and more classes, traits, and upgrades to choose from. Rogue Legacy 2 is a game that is hard but fair, and it rewards you for your persistence and skill. Rogue Legacy 2 is a game that is perfect for Steam Deck, as it lets you enjoy short and satisfying sessions, or long and challenging ones, depending on your mood. Rogue Legacy 2 is available on Steam Deck for $19.99. Number 6. Vampire Survivors. Moving on, we have Vampire Survivors, the indie survival horror game that puts you in the shoes of a group of survivors who have to fight against hordes of vampires in a post-apocalyptic world. Vampire Survivors is a game that mixes elements of strategy, action, and stealth, and it lets you choose from different characters, each with their own skills, weapons, and backstory. Vampire Survivors is a game that is tense, thrilling, and immersive, and it's a great game to play on Steam Deck, as it lets you experience the horror and the adrenaline of the game in a handheld format. Vampire Survivors is available on Steam Deck for $9.99. Number 5. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Next, we have The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, the critically acclaimed RPG that lets you play as Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter who has to find his missing adopted daughter in a war-torn world. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is a game that is widely regarded as one of the best games of all time, and it offers a rich and immersive story, a vast and beautiful open world, a complex and satisfying combat system, and hundreds of hours of content, including 2 amazing expansions. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is a game that is a masterpiece, and it's incredible to see it run so well on Steam Deck, thanks to the optimization and the cloud saves. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is available on Steam Deck for $39.99. Number 4. Grand Theft Auto 5. Moving on, we have Grand Theft Auto 5, the blockbuster action-adventure game that lets you play as 3 different characters who have to pull off a series of heists in the city of Los Santos. Grand Theft Auto 5 is a game that is a phenomenon, and it offers a huge and detailed open world, a hilarious and engaging story, a fun and varied gameplay, and a massive and active online mode. Grand Theft Auto 5 is a game that is a blast, and it's a great game to play on Steam Deck, as it lets you enjoy the freedom and the chaos of the game in a portable way. Grand Theft Auto 5 is available on Steam Deck for $29.99. Number 3. Fallout 4. Next, we have Fallout 4, the post-apocalyptic RPG that lets you play as a survivor who has to explore and rebuild the wasteland of Boston. Fallout 4 is a game that is a fan favorite, and it offers a deep and customizable character system, a dynamic and reactive world, a compelling and branching story, and a lot of content, including mods and DLCs. Fallout 4 is a game that is a legend, and it's a great game to play on Steam Deck, as it lets you experience the adventure and the survival of the game in a handheld way. Fallout 4 is available on Steam Deck for $29.99. Number 2. The Elder Scrolls V: Skyrim. Moving on, we have The Elder Scrolls V: Skyrim, the epic fantasy RPG that lets you play as the Dragonborn, a hero who has to stop the return of the dragons in the land of Skyrim. Skyrim is a game that is a classic, and it offers a massive and diverse open world, a rich and immersive lore, a flexible and rewarding gameplay, and a lot of content, including mods and DLCs. Skyrim is a game that is a masterpiece, and it's a great game to play on Steam Deck, as it lets you enjoy the exploration and the role-playing of the game in a handheld way. Skyrim is available on Steam Deck for $39.99. Number 1. Elden Ring. And finally, we have Elden Ring, the highly anticipated action RPG that is the result of the collaboration between From Software, the creators of Dark Souls, and George R.R. Martin, the author of A Song of Ice and Fire. Elden Ring is a game that is a masterpiece, and it offers a vast and seamless open world, a dark and captivating story, a challenging and satisfying combat system, and a lot of content, including co-op and PvP modes. Elden Ring is a game that is a revolution, and it's the most played game on Steam Deck, as it lets you enjoy the beauty and the brutality of the game in a handheld way. Elden Ring is available on Steam Deck for $59.99. And that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something new. If you did, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to my channel for more gaming content. Also, let me know what are your favorite games to play on Steam Deck, and what games are you looking forward to playing on it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!